Hey everybody, it's Jeff in New York, and we are back in New Orleans visiting the Café du Monde, the world's famous Café du Monde, in a couple of parks along the Mississippi. The original Café du Monde, which is the one we're at right now, was established in 1862 in the New Orleans French Market. The French Market's covered in another video on this channel. That's my usual order, some café au lait and a side of beignets, which is usually 3 beignets covered with powdered sugar. The cafe is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It only closes on Christmas Day and the day that an occasional hurricane passes through. So when you get here, there's 2 lines. One is for table service and the other one is for takeout. Obviously the takeout window, which we just passed, is a lot faster. Keep in mind 2 things when you get here. 1, beignets are extremely messy, so keep that in mind. And also, coffee is served only 2 ways. Black, so you can dress it up any way you want, and café au lait, which is the way I suggest you get it. It's half coffee, half steamed milk, unless of course you have an issue with dairy. I'm done and it's 9:30 a.m. and as you can see there's a long line already. In the past I've actually been here at 6 a.m. and it's a seating inside, which is a totally different experience, and if you're an early bird I suggest you try that out as well. New Orleans is 300 years old this year, so you'll see signs like this all around the city. It's not the oldest city in the country, however. That distinction belongs to St. Augustine, Florida, which was founded in 1565, making it well over 400 years old. We're going to go up some stairs and walk along the Washington Artillery Park, and then go down some stairs and head towards the Moonwalk, which is a walkway along the Mississippi River. This area, Washington Artillery Park, serves 2 purposes. 1, it's a great place to sit down, relax, and check out the river on one side and the French Quarter on the other. And the second purpose is it's actually a levee, which keeps the Mississippi on one side and the French Quarter nice and safe on the other. Just a reminder, this is Cray Cray the Crawfish from Louisiana. He shows up somewhere in all my New Orleans videos, so please help me find him. Be the first to spot Cray Cray in this video and leave a comment below with the timestamp you spotted him, and you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video on this channel. These railroad tracks are actually quite active day and night, and they serve not only regular trains but also streetcars. This is one of the several streetcar lines that run through this area of the city. Those church bells in the background are coming from St. Louis Cathedral in Jackson Square, and that whole area is covered on another video on this channel. And now we're entering the Moonwalk, which was named after Michael Jackson's famous dance move. Well, actually it was named after Maurice Moon Landau, a mayor of New Orleans in the early 1900s. That's the old Jack's Brewery building on the right-hand side. It's now a shopping mall with restaurants and stores. We will be covering that Jack's Brewery building in another video shortly on this channel. And here's a guy checking out some love locks along the Mississippi. If you don't know what love locks are, they seem to be popping up in every city. Just check out my Brooklyn Bridge video or my Eiffel Tower Las Vegas video. And coming up on the left is the steamship Natchez, which was covered on a video on this channel, so check that one out as well. Hey, I realize I just did a lot of self-promotion in the past couple of commentaries, but hey, I am not leaving one stone unturned in the city of New Orleans. This is the Capital One Plaza, which is one of the prettiest places to sit along the Mississippi and either enjoy a nice bag to lunch or a picnic or just sit down on a bench and read a book and take in the sights and sounds of the Mississippi River. It also separates the Moonwalk from Waldenburg Park, which is where we're heading next. Waldenburg Park has lots of monuments, and this one is the Monument to the Immigrant. I'm making an assumption here, but these particular immigrants seem to be European. However, as Americans, we know that immigrants come from all corners of the globe seeking freedom and liberty. Actually, I don't think the globe has any corners. That's a good-looking monument. I give it a New York 5 stars. I've stayed at that Westin Hotel that we're coming up upon. I stayed there a couple times. It's a nice place, nice and clean. Great views of the river and the city. Just two caveats. It's located in a corner of the French Quarter. Everything in the French Quarter is within walking distance, but you are in a corner here, so if you have to get from one corner to the other, it's going to take a little while. And the other thing is, on the website and all the travel sites, it has a swimming pool on the roof. When you get there and say, "Where is the pool?" they tell you they have none. So just a caveat there. This year I'm staying at a very nice condo on Chartres Street, which I will cover on the next posting, I believe. It's going to be a short video, and I'll show you what it looks like. Another cool monument in Waldenburg Park, that's actually Malcolm Waldenburg. The park was named after him. He's Canadian-born, American, businessman, philanthropist. He did a lot for the city of New Orleans, and obviously they named the park after him. Hey, check this guy out. He's rolling down the river. Yet another memorial in Waldenburg Park, the Holocaust Memorial. This is the Audubon Aquarium of the Americas, and we're going to visit that in another video, as well as the Audubon Zoo, which is in New Orleans, and it's a huge zoo, so we're going to check that out as well. In that Audubon Aquarium of the Americas, we're also going to check out this bird cage, which I can only describe it as the largest parakeet bird cage I've seen in my entire life. There are hundreds of parakeets in here, and when you visit, if you visit, I suggest to wear a hat, and not your favorite one. And again, a very happy 300th birthday to New Orleans. The sign is in gold, purple, and green, as well as the awnings out here. These colors have very special significance to New Orleans. The purple represents justice, the green represents faith, and the gold represents power. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.